Hi, welcome to TJ and Jodi's house.
I guess that was the Lord. That was the Lord a minute ago when we recorded the whole first segment of the podcast, and I looked and I hadn't hit the record button. So now we're having to start over. And okay, look, I'll take the blame for not hitting the record button. I'll go ahead and put that on me.
Hey, what? So that button you just pushed just now, it was bright green and now it's not.
Yeah, now it's red.
So that means recording, right?
So I need to make sure from now on that green button is not lit up, correct?
I mean, if you want, who's to blame? We don't know for sure who's to blame that it didn't happen.
You and your little finger are to blame.
So I said, as leader of the ship here, I will take the blame, just like a head coach takes a loss. I'll take the blame for somebody
How many times have you done that?
Not hitting the record button.
How many times have you done that, Mr.
The last time he just played it from the video, didn't he?
Yeah, and it was terrible.
Oh, yeah.
But this is Cubby. Cubby's the guest today because Jodi wanted guests. And
yeah,
and he's
Poison Alexis.
He came here today because Alexis is sick.
she's under the weather.
Mm-hmm. Not that
Yes.
Alexis would have been on the podcast anyway, but just so happened that Cubby has gotten a lot of airtime on the regular old show and now on TJ and Jodi's house. The soon to be more popular than Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We're on the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
18 more million to go.
we're stacking them up. All right. So welcome, Cubby,
Thank you.
in your Vineyard Vines polo.
Give me complex.
You look nice. You like you're going to church.
I don't.
No, he
cute.
wears a suit to his church.
You do?
No, I don't. I'm too fat for suits.
You don't wear suits.
No, only a wedding or a funeral, and really on a funeral.
Because you're not going to weddings.
Would you wear that to church? What you have on?
Yeah, I'd wear this to church.
See, that's a nice church outfit.
Well, I was going to wear jeans because the last time Reagan's made fun of me for wearing khakis. Like I was.
I think that looks so nice.
He acts like we're making fun of him when we just make an observation or something. If you say anything about
What'd you wear
anything
khakis
that he was probably like,
Why do you want
you
to come up here then if they're going to do that?
No, he
Oh,
was
wait,
probably just like, hey, why are you dressed up today? Where are you going after this is probably what he
I
meant.
just got out of the house.
Yeah. So
He
he
just
just
looks nice.
takes offense to everything.
Well, he said only high schoolers wear Vineyard Vines.
Who did?
You did.
Richie Beans.
I didn't.
Can I not say that?
I'd rather you not.
I'll bleep it. I'll bleep it. I'll bleep it.
Because
At least you didn't say Richard.
right, Richie.
Scooby Doo ending. Doodle doodle doodle.
But I didn't say that. That only high school. I said high school kids wear Vineyard Vines. I didn't say only high school kids wear it.
Well,
I've just never seen someone who's not a teenager wear Vineyard Vines.
Well, now you have.
But he's a teenager at heart.
I like it's comfortable.
Right.
And
They're nice
They have
clothes.
really good material.
I know. It's super nice.
Yeah. Did you get that at the mall or did you order
No,
that?
I had to order it.
Yeah.
They don't have the big sizes on.
I hate them all, don't you?
Except for the food court.
Except for
What do you like at the food court?
Everything.
Except if there is a mall that would like to run advertising with us. We
Sure.
don't hate malls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, food court, a Chick-fil-A, or you get show bars, or Japanese, or Chinese, or pizza.
I like the outdoor shopping places.
Like Outlet Mall.
Boutiques.
Oh, so we don't have boutiques around from. It's just
No.
the mall.
I like boutiques.
And I have gotten to where I only wear merch. So
Yeah.
that's my style game now. You love to see a man in merch.
Yeah, it's your color.
And it's usually two merches. It's usually two merches.
What do
two
you mean?
companies.
Oh, yeah. It's either Ace and TJ or Jet
to
Fitness.
Fitness.
He needs
Yeah.
some of your merch.
Oh, yeah.
I've asked him a lot for some.
No, you have
Yes,
not.
I have. And you said you'd wear this because I saw you had
yeah,
a
you did say
JT
it one
Media
time.
T-shirt on, Todd.
My sister wants some merch.
I'd wear
Yeah.
your merch.
Oh, thank. All right, I'll get y'all some.
Yeah.
I want some more Ace and TJ stuff. I like the tan shirt, the t-shirt.
The tan one.
Yeah, there's like one. It's like a tan or off. It's like a, or no, maybe it's gray.
It's gray. Yeah.
Gray.
We
Right,
don't
yeah.
have-
Oh, yeah, I like those
I
too.
wouldn't mind a purple one like that.
Oh, yeah, my sister would like that too.
Well, this is one of a kind.
Purple, pink, blue. Those are her colors.
Pink. I want a pink one.
Well, you know where
Get
the
one for
merch
me and
store
Cubby's
is.
sister.
They've got our they've got our screen printing thing. Just go get you whatever you want.
All right. Y'all heard it. He gave me the okay to go shopping.
Yeah, we have those Ace and TJ designer handbags now, ladies.
Pretty.
Yeah, we have those out under the name Tucker Tweed. So if you will Google Tucker Tweed,
Stop.
Those are Ace and TJ designer handbags.
Stop. Those are nice, super nice.
Well, I know they are. That's why I'm saying.
But we're not. But we no.
I know it's your friend Jill, but
Yeah.
still, you think she would complain if a bunch of people went and bought them and thought they were under the Ace and TJ umbrella? No, she'd be like, "I'm selling purses, y'all."
You could have an Ace and TJ exclusive line.
Yeah, that's if she starts having it's all about horse theme now. But if she wanted to do a Jackass line, that's when she'd have the Ace and TJ merch. This is from our new Jackass line.
But I have a couple of her clutches, and I don't ride horses. But it's not.
Yeah, I said that today on their sponsorship.
They're awesome.
Right.
Oh, and they're just soft like butter.
So is your friend Jill.
I know.
So soft, sweet, soft skin,
Yeah. Okay.
tender.
Ooh.
Well,
Well, I was
that over
thinking
quick.
that's quite a compliment. She would say thank you if I said that. She would go, "Oh my God, thank you so much."
She would. She's nice like
Yeah.
that.
I wonder if y'all got any more trips coming up. Last time y'all got murdered, almost got murdered.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
We went to Savannah.
I might.
Yeah.
I'm going to Louisiana in a few
you-
weeks.
What part?
My hometown.
And it's rough. Yeah.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm gonna, I'm gonna make my best of it.
Yeah,
I got a city. My friend's it's got a bed and breakfast in Louisiana.
Oh, they haven't probably in New Orleans.
No,
No. Okay.
I don't know the name of it. I'm not trying to give them a shout out because I really don't know the name. But
I'm trying to think where there'd be a bed and breakfast. Natchitoches.
Yeah, all over the place and around there.
In
They're probably everywhere. They're just basically a bed and breakfast in Louisiana is a mattress in a McDonald's parking lot. So there's your bed, and then you go in for a sausage biscuit. That's your bed and breakfast.
never been to Louisiana.
Yeah.
I'm not
You
missing
don't
much.
No, you don't like that kind of food, and so it's really nothing for you.
It's like bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's good food.
But New Orleans has a lot of festival atmosphere that you might like.
Nah.
Maybe.
Did you say New Orleans?
Yeah.
No, it's too
New
dangerous for
Orleans.
him. He'd be a nervous
I'm
wreck.
safe.
But I mean, it's a very sexual city, is what I'm saying, in nature. So he might like that. It may be worth the risk of getting his
Okay.
head blown off.
No, it's not.
Yeah, boom, boom. All right, so let's take a break before y'all get too nasty, heathens. And, we got more coming up.
TJ and Jody's house.
So we are at the Mighty Meeple in Rob's world. So he's gonna show us a little bit about what he's into.
We're now at the minis section of the Mighty Meeple. It's just a whole bunch of Warhammer here. There's Malifaux behind you. Star Wars Legion. There's Marvel Crisis Protocol. They play that every Thursday night. So the Mighty Meeple has expanded it from not just games and card games and stuff like that, but also to disc golf. They got everything you could possibly think you would need for disc golf. And then we go to the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. We got all the figures, and you can play at the Mighty Meeple on Wednesdays. They have Dungeons and Dragons in the evening. So we have paint, individual dice for 75 cents, up to the fancy dice for $2.25. Go to acetj.com/games. That'll take you to the Mighty Meeple's Facebook page, and you can find out all you need to know about the Mighty Meeple.
Wizards rock.
TJ and Jody's house.
Okay, welcome back. This new phone is driving me nuts
I knew you'd complain about it.
because I have to go put in my code every time to do anything. So when I'm trying to run the stopwatch deal on it to time out what we're doing here,
Well, just look at it.
What a hard.
It does your face.
I
thing
don't.
for
I don't
you.
want that face thing. I want my home button back from my iPhone
It's
7
gone.
that I had to give
It's
up this
gone.
week.
Oh my gosh. The kids said, when I told them you were getting a new phone, they said, great. Now we got to listen to Dad for the next 2 months talk about how he misses his home button. And there you go.
Yeah, I do. I miss it. I miss it so much. So Cubby is here because Jodi said she wanted guests on the show,
Yes.
and you see how that's working out.
Oh gosh.
I mean, no offense.
Yeah.
No offense.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding.
Rude.
I need you to carry the load today,
Yeah.
Cubby.
You got to supply the Diet Cokes for that. Sorry.
Have you had one today?
Half of one.
Ooh, that's not good for you. And
Where's
what
the
time-
other half?
In my car.
We'll go get it.
I'd rather just sit.
I'd
Not
rather
used to being
just
up this
sit.
early.
Yeah.
We taking out this afternoon. It's rainy.
I'll try.
How long did it take you to get here to
45
the new
minutes.
studio?
45 minutes.
Oh, that
That's
wasn't
all?
bad.
Now, when I went and ate dinner with Ace last week, it took me about an hour because traffic was bad at night. Went up the HOV lane, literally about had a wreck. Because I don't know how to drive in and out of those.
Yeah.
Those sticks just come out of nowhere.
Yep.
And I about ate a tractor trailer.
Ooh.
It was bad.
Well, yeah. When the sticks stop is when you can get in and out of it.
But they started again.
I agree. It's tough getting in and out of them.
Especially when you don't know where you're going. Because I thought I was getting off at another exit. I was like, oh, no, this isn't the one. So let me
Yeah.
get back in.
Y'all are bumpkins. Hicks. Don't know how to drive in the city.
You don't know
traffic.
how to drive, and you did it back and forth however many years, and you are awful to ride with on the interstate.
This
I
ain't
don't
the
think
city.
so.
This is the suburbs.
This is.
Yeah. But y'all both come from, from Hicktown. Yeah.
Okay.
Cubby, you live so far out, you got to hunt towards the city. When you go hunting,
Yeah.
you got to hunt towards town.
Speaking of,
That's way out there.
my neighbors did just get some chickens.
Did
It makes
they?
me so hungry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hearing
like-
them all the time.
Yeah, they come up on my porch like y'all
They do?
Y'all in danger, girl. Coming up on my steps.
Will they share the eggs?
They did, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But
I
want a
love
fry.
that. I wouldn't want to keep up with it, but I love that.
Can you
Some peanut oil.
can you clean them and pluck them and get them ready to go?
Oh, I don't know.
You
Please.
can't. Well, I'm just wondering. He's talking about how he would fry them. You get
I mean,
fresh
if
He
they were-
chicken.
dreams about
If they were
how,
cut up.
how they'd
so
look.
somebody
if
else
they
would
were-
need to butcher them.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that. I saw that as a kid. That scared me.
Your dad could do it though, right?
Yeah.
What didn't scare you too bad? That's your favorite thing to eat.
Well, I know, but I saw a cow and the pig and all that kind of stuff.
Do you like bacon?
Oh yeah, that's all right.
You like steak?
I love steak, yeah. But my dad cooks it all the time. It's like, you want a steak tonight? 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 I'm like, no.
I would love that.
Yeah, because you have fresh beef in the
Yeah.
in the deep freeze all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Y'all are like ranchers out there.
I
Just
need to bring y'all
eating-
some sausage.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Okay. Bring that with the green bean casserole.
And you know what else Cubby's gonna let me have free of charge?
What?
Brand new CPAP supplies,
Like a mask.
a mask and the hose.
Is that
and the
going to
thing.
fit your?
Maybe not a
thing?
hose, just a mask or two.
Oh,
That might not fit.
they're all. Yeah, he's probably got the same exact.
Why? Because you don't want to make the call to order the one that you need.
It's so treacherous to do that.
It's what?
Whatever word I tried to say.
Tetris.
Tetris.
You need to just order what is made for you.
Yeah, but I mean that's probably gonna be expensive.
Stop using that as an excuse and go
But I
order
thought
what
by
you
now
need
you would have
medically.
done it. I thought by now you would have gotten
can't.
frustrated with me and
You can
did it
order
yourself
online.
I
and
can't-
tried
no,
to
no,
show
no.
me like you normally do. Look, see how hard was that? I had to do this for you and all that. I like
All
it when
right.
you
Just
do
get your
that.
prescription and go online and fax it to them on your phone.
Prescription.
Because he has to get it because it's,
Medical equipment, yeah.
yeah. So
No, there's a number
I
on
ordered
the
his
thing.
new cartridge and filter for his where it cleans it every day.
Yeah.
I could do that. I got that done.
There's
If I can't, he would let me physically go to the doctor for him and go, can you
and I would so
test me
appreciate
to see
it.
if
Yeah.
he's sick?
I would appreciate it.
Well, it's
more.
not gonna
I mean, I'm just
happen.
saying that if you did that, it's not like I
ridiculous.
would take it for granted. I'd appreciate it.
I might as well just give you my machine because I ain't using it.
But I don't
But
care.
it doesn't matter
you
with
just-
us. There's no prescription. It's just that whatever fits with that model of a machine.
No, you have to have a prescription to get the equipment.
Yeah, you do.
Supplies.
You've got to call your doctor and tend to that.
Oh, well, then I'm not doing that.
Well, then
That's
too bad
another
for you.
step. That's another thing. That's too much
All they
work.
gotta do is fax
And you
a
think
piece
it's
of
going to
paper.
bother me? I don't care.
I
you
didn't say it was gonna bother you.
You said I thought it would bother you enough that you would do it.
About you seeing me procrastinate.
No, don't
That
care.
you would do it just
So
to
I'm
show
used to
me.
that.
You would
But let
show
me tell
me.
you how to save some money though. You go to a store, a medical supply store, and be like, "Oh yeah, I'll take this class. It's pretty good. It's pretty good." And don't pay that price. Then just write down what kind it is. Go online and buy it.
Ooh,
Save some
See, I
money.
thought you could just go online and order the
You
stuff
have to have a
anyway because
prescription.
it was.
I would like to
subscription.
like to solve the puzzle, Pat.
Because it's the same model. What kind of prescription?
It's a medical supply. It's a
Everybody's
device.
thing is different, and yours
No,
was
it's
made to fit
not.
your face.
You have to have a prescription for the mask on your face.
No, you don't.
Yes,
Yes, you do.
You
No,
No,
do.
you don't. I don't believe it.
Oh my God.
It's because it's a common thing that comes with the machine. It's like I went in
Cubby.
there and I said, "This mask isn't working." I had one style they gave me,
I know.
and she just reached in the drawer behind her and pulled out a different style and
Because
and
she probably
slapped
has
it
your
on me.
prescription on file and knows
Yes,
your order.
and knows what you
But
need.
what is the difference in my prescription and somebody else's?
Because somebody else's face might have a different fit than what yours is, or a
No.
different
I
thing
don't
that comes
know.
through
I
the
just know that's how
hose.
it
No,
is.
there's not.
I don't know the reasoning behind it or why. That's just how it is.
All I know is by the time we've discussed this, you could have already called and had one. That's what I know.
You know why? Because the doctor is in cahoots with the supplier. Because when I went to the doctor and they did the sleep study and they did all of that stuff, then they said, "This is where you go get your equipment." And I asked the doctor, "Well, do they have this? Is it going to do that?" "I don't know. You'll have to ask I don't know that much." And she was actually rude about it. Like, "Don't ask me any more questions. I have nothing to do with the machines. I have nothing to do with the hose.
Yeah.
Any of that stuff."
Right.
And she did look like she had stuff to do with hose. I'll tell you that right now. And so I go across the interstate in the same town because they're in cahoots
Okay.
with each other, and that's where the lady gave me the machine and the mask and the hose.
So now you've taken out the one step. Now you know who to go to. Now I can look up the number for you and put it down on a sheet of paper and put it in your face, and you can call.
There's all that information is in with the machine.
He needs an assistant.
But it's just I don't know. But what I'm saying is that they do that, and so then they make it seem like you got to go to that one place, and I guarantee you that place is going to be way more expensive,
You
like
don't
Cubby said, than just ordering it from somewhere else.
You just got to go who takes your insurance, and if you don't like that place, you can go online.
None of my insurance paid for it.
Just go online. It's so
yeah.
It did.
It did.
See, insurance is your
It's
department.
your medical thing, not mine.
Who
I
handles
cannot
insurance?
Do it
Who handles
because of the
insurance
laws.
in the home?
just kidding.
The
I'll
laws.
fax it. Give me the prescription. I'll fax
What are you?
it.
What are you talking about? Laws? You Judge Judy all of a sudden? You know the law.
Speaking of Judge
laws.
Judy, have you seen the new show on Amazon? Is it Amazon she's on now? She got a little what's the thing called when they pull your hair up? Ponytail. She is too old for a ponytail.
Judge Judy has a ponytail
She's
now?
too old.
Oh, no.
I don't like it.
Oh.
All right, so I guess we're through with that conversation about the
Oh, no,
the
please.
CPAP.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not finished because
no,
you said
it
something.
was good.
Hang on.
It was good.
You said something about me and when I Judge Judy. By law, I cannot call and tend to your medical stuff.
And you're going to take Cubby's knowledge of
That's
this
all I
over
deal
mine?
with handicapped people all day.
Richie, we've discussed this
Oh, she said his
multiple
name. She used
times, and I cannot handle.
I don't want you to handle it. I don't want. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. That's it.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't want you to handle it to begin with. I was just joking with you about that.
I don't want mom and dad to fight anymore.
And so,
I was already afraid they were going to get divorced when the boy turned 18.
Oh,
See what happens when you come in, Cubby? They fight.
See?
yeah, you
Or
caused
snort.
us.
Shame.
I was scared.
What?
yeah, I was.
Oh my God, he's like our children.
Yeah.
I technically you can call for him, but you got to say you're calling for your husband. but he has to sign off on it.
Well, who else would
Oh,
she
he has
say
to
she's
sign-
calling?
Because then they're going to
The
go,
neighbor?
is he there? Can you give him the phone? And then we've gone through this.
You know,
before.
she hates doing that. You know why? Because it seems like it makes her subconsciously feel like she's having to get my permission to do something.
No, it's that I have to go upstairs, find him. He has to pause the TV.
When I hear her coming, I'm in the corner.
Just change your voice. Like, is your husband? Can we get your? I said it's fine. just be good, but they gonna know. Hang on the screen.
I said it's fine.
Yeah, that would work a lot better. But I never have any idea what I'm agreeing to. She could be on the phone with somebody who's saying, "Let me make sure it's okay with your husband for me to come murder him."
Yeah.
And then she put, "Here, tell him it's okay," and I just go, "Yeah, it's okay." So then I just set up my own hitman to come take me out.
You got it.
But it's fun. Every day's fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, this all went from me being happy that I'm about to get some free CPAP machine things, and then now you pissed everybody off, Cubby. Thanks a lot.
I do what I can.
Thanks a lot. So we were talking about earlier this Janet Jackson documentary that's been on A&E.
Yeah.
And how good it is.
Love it.
We finished it last night.
Oh.
Yeah. So good.
So we have the on-demand thing.
Bougie.
So Todd was upset because he's missed it. And Cubby says it's been on, every episode's been on like 30 times so far.
So good.
But she did talk about her third husband.
She's keeping that and the kid private. Mm-hmm. I understand.
But I thought they were separated because he was abusive, allegedly. That's what Randy said, Randy Jackson. I love Janet.
Well, Janet is beautiful. Rebe, though, is gorgeous. Yeah. I'm sorry.
For her age.
No, just in general.
I think she is
she's
so
71.
pretty. Oh, she's so pretty. That's
Well,
just a pretty family.
on that documentary she did, her makeup was all good.
Oh,
and everything.
so pretty.
I don't know what she looks
She's
like when she
beautiful
wakes
teeth.
up.
But
I'd
Janet
like to
without
find out,
makeup,
though.
beautiful.
Oh, I
Janet
know.
without makeup, beautiful.
Yeah.
Her skin is so pretty.
Yeah, I like her better
So
with.
pretty.
I like her better with makeup and without the fillers look.
I don't think those are fillers. I think that's her beautiful
that's
skin
herself.
and her structure of her face.
No,
Yeah.
those cheekbones.
She's
were-
beautiful.
yeah,
She's always had those, though.
Yeah. That she is not. She
trust
is
me. Trust me.
Untouched.
Nobody has fantasized about Janet Jackson more than I have since I was a young man. Since she was Penny on Good Times and I was 8, she was 10,
She's beautiful.
whatever it was.
It was a.
But it looks like she's had the cheekbone things.
No,
And I'm not saying for sure that it is because I don't want to get sued.
I don't think she.
But it looks like that to me. And she's still pretty, still beautiful. But
Yeah.
when women start doing that kind of stuff, I don't like it. Now, when y'all go out and you get boobs and you get tummy tucks and you get liposuctions and you get, all that stuff, I'm all for it. But a lot of times when it comes to messing with the face, it's easy to screw it up. You come in looking like the Joker or something.
Right. Well, Janet does not look like that.
No, she doesn't. But it's just the cheekbones look unnatural.
It sounds like she's going to go on tour. And I hope she does.
Well, I got a little confused with that because it said 2020.
But it's because and that's what I was telling TJ earlier. Her hair in that video towards the end was totally 2019 because that's when she had the red poofy hair, and then Corona went on. So she canceled the tour and the album because she was supposed to go on tour in 2020. And that got canceled.
So now we're
She's
waiting
not
on
saying
what
anything.
happened in
Yeah.
2020 should be happening any time now.
Right. Her farewell.
Okay.
I wish y'all would go to the concert with me. That will never, ever happen.
I went to a concert.
I know you did. No, you did. Well, and you also saved somebody's life.
I like concerts. You know that.
I ran.
Us three will go. You, me, and Jody.
Now,
gosh,
you can't get mad at me, though, because I will be dancing.
How did I get kicked out of the concert?
You want to go? You
I
want to go see
dance.
Janet Jackson?
Oh, my God. I love it.
Who did we see together that night we went to the concert?
Was it Miranda Lambert? No.
Was I there?
No. It was, who did we see?
I think he may have used your ticket or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
But anyway, it was the night that I saved someone having a seizure. I saved her life.
Yeah. And what did I do?
Stared.
Held my beer.
I ran.
Ran.
He goes, "Look, that girl's drunk." And I looked down. I said, "She's not drunk. That's not a drunk fall down." And her friends were around her freaking out. And then I jumped in there and took control.
Okay, so I have y'all all on record saying you'll go to Janet Jackson.
I saw her Rhythm Nation 1814.
No, you did not.
I saw her tour.
I saw her too, but what was it? It was
best one.
right when we moved here.
Yeah.
Okay, what year was
when
that?
Usher opened up for her.
But you saw Velvet Rope.
Yeah. Wait.
It's where she was doing the lap
Circus
dances
looking.
on the people. And all
Velvet
that.
Rope. Or like early 2000s.
I saw something where it looked like a circus, kind of. Am I thinking of the wrong concert?
Did she have a strand of red hair with her black hair? Was it one strand of red hair?
I don't remember.
Yes.
Who opened
She
up
did.
for her?
She did.
Usher. I just said it.
Usher.
Did, yeah.
Okay, so that had to be.
So I saw. We had just moved here. We were building our first house out here.
Yeah, and I got to meet her.
Yeah.
Because late 90s was Velvet Rope. Early 2000s was All For You.
I'm sorry, I phrased that
Then
incorrectly.
I saw Velvet Rope.
She got to meet me, is what happened.
Right. The first time I met Janet Jackson, you know what was going through my head? TJ. I was like, I don't want to touch her inappropriately. Because I was thinking like something happened with them. I couldn't really remember the story. I couldn't remember the
I
story.
didn't touch her inappropriately.
No, I know, but I didn't want to touch her inappropriately.
You acted like a weirdo.
But the only thing I could think of was TJ has met her.
He said something.
What should I do? That's the only thing I could get
All
in my
I
head.
did was I reached out and kind of patted her elbow as we walked away from taking the picture.
Because you said she didn't seem real.
Yeah, she didn't look real. She just looked so
I believe
so
it.
beautiful. It
I
was like
believe it.
it was almost like
She's
not even a
gorgeous.
real
It's so nice
person.
to meet you. I'm like, oh, I love you.
Yeah, she's
so
sweet,
precious.
weird,
Different.
But what could she be after all she's been through?
I know.
Gorgeous.
They're going to be a little peculiar.
Now, in
I don't
Vegas, she was a
mind
little bit
that.
heavier. She had gained some weight in Vegas
Yeah, I mean that Vegas will do that to you.
with the buffets.
Yeah, because I'm sure she's going to the buffets.
Well, she did say she eats when she's sad.
No, in
She did say that.
in 17 and 18, she was on tour, and I mean tiny, tiny, tiny.
Yeah.
And then 19, she's a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
I mean, we started wearing the clothes again. We're not really revealing.
Yeah.
So I wonder if her and her man got back together again. I don't know.
I don't know. And all the stories about her and the men it's made me sad.
I want her to be happy.
Me too.
I want her to tour, but I want her to be happy.
Yeah. She's happy. She loves that little baby she's got.
Maybe.
That's
Oh, well,
what,
that's
5
odd.
now?
She loves that
baby's
little
5?
baby she's got.
When did she have that
What'd
baby?
she have out?
No, that baby's 5.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
It's a toddler.
I'm watching TJ's head ping pong back and forth.
These are the talks we have.
Yeah, I know.
You know she used to do coffee enemas,
Coffee enemas. Yeah,
Janet.
I recycle those.
Sorry about that.
Speaking of, you saw Usher, he used to
still
do
drinking.
colonics.
Really?
I had that done one time.
Did you?
Yeah, it was a kind of a little funny thing for the radio.
How'd it go?
It was pretty uncomfortable. It was a bad situation. Evidently, I've been eating plastic and not knowing it. Because what they do is, I'll tell you, so we go up, it's not a doctor. You would think you're going to a medical facility or something. It's not. It looks like some sort of holistic whatever. They have these partitions with Asian art drawn on them and trying to make it seem like a spa. So this little old guy working in there comes out. I told him I had an appointment. He's like, okay. He's trying to make me comfortable with it. And so we go on, behind one of these partitions, and I get on the table, and he said, would you be more comfortable on your back or on your stomach? And I said, you can do it while I'm on my back. And he said, yeah.
When was this? I don't
So then, he walks up to me while I'm lying on my back, and I got the little gown thing on or whatever. And he puts a dime in my hand. He said, hold out your hand. And I held out my hand, and he put a dime in my hand. And he goes, okay, so a lot of people are afraid. They're scared. He goes, the tube I'm using is the size of a dime. So that's the size. I said, Okay, well, it is the circumference of a dime, but it's at the... Sam, boy, stop that.
Sorry, I don't. My watch just started talking.
So it's the circumference of a dime, maybe, but then put that dime on a 10-foot rod, and it's not going to feel like a dime.
I think you're lying.
I swear, you knew I did this.
I
It
do
was
not.
years
When was
ago,
this?
long time ago. And I go in, and he starts, there's this big thing up against the wall that looks like a giant vat, and it's got this hose attached to it. It's technically a vacuum cleaner. And it starts going, and he's talking to me like, can you just walk out of the room while this is going on? He wants to sit there, and I guess he thought it was making it more comfortable for me. And so he wanted to chat. And I don't like to chat. I'm not a chit-chatter.
Really?
And so he's asking me about how many kids I got and where I'm
have any then?
from and all. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Where I'm from, all this stuff. And then every now and then that hose would go like that to make that sound. And then he would stop and he'd listen to it. And then when it would catch back up, then he'd go, yeah, I mean, that's the plastic in your system.
Plastic.
Yeah, evidently, when you eat artificial sweeteners and and powdered creamer in your coffee and things like that, it turns to plastic in your system.
That's sad.
And so, and about the third time, I go, okay, plastic. Yeah, it's plastic. Okay, I got it. So it lasted about 30 minutes sitting there with that thing.
God.
Yeah.
Goodness.
And it wasn't nearly as pleasurable as I had planned on it
So
being.
that thing is up your behind,
Yes.
and it just stays there for 30 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
never comfortable the first time.
That is weird.
Yeah. And that was basically how they the instructions on the wall, the little thing to make you feel better, explained it that way. And it's going to go up your behind for 30 minutes, is what he said.
Never had that.
Wow. That is.
But it
what
was
is amazing
it was
to
funny
me
on the
is that
radio.
I don't remember
and
this at all.
it was during the time when I was so, I thought it was going to make my stomach flatter and all of that. I was really into working out and nutrition and all of that.
That's like a very LA thing to do.
I
Yeah.
know. I know.
Like I know ladies out there, they get their aura buffed or something.
Huh?
Buffed or refreshed. Or
Okay.
Your aura.
their aura.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I would have rather had my aura buffed
I don't think you have
than
a
to have. Yeah. Aura isn't a thing that only comes with women.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
Your aura is like
yeah,
the
your aura.
light that you're illuminating emanating from your body or whatever.
Although you've been talking to Alexis too much.
No, I've always known that.
Good.
It's a word way before the new age hippies took it over.
They sure did, didn't
Aura. But anyway, my aura was sore that day.
Have you ever had a massage?
I
Yeah.
don't like them.
I've never had one.
Ugh.
I'm afraid I'd have gas.
Well, you might,
Because, I mean, they're...
but I just don't like it.
Yeah, they don't jump on your belly or anything.
Wouldn't that be they're pushing your back and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what makes you have gas? Is
If
somebody
you-
pushes your
if
back?
If you touch me, I'm likely to go off. No, but I really want one because I got arthritis. When I broke my arm playing football,
Yeah.
it's hurting.
So you've had arthritis since you were in middle school?
I've had it now because of that.
Oh. All right.
That's-
Doesn't have
that's what-
anything to do with the fact that you're approaching 40.
Well, it was hurting before I approached that number.
Okay. Well, then you need to get that checked.
What are they going to do?
They might be able to pop it or something.
I don't think
Go get a colonic. That'll fix it. That's cure for everything.
Yeah.
Get the plastic out of your system.
I'm like Tupperware.
Yeah. Like a sea turtle with
If
all
you
that
think
plastic.
40 is bad, you wait till you're.
All right. Well, we gotta take a break. We have rules to follow here
sorry.
formatically, so it's kind of gotten out of
I'm
hand.
talking,
but,
he cuts
yeah,
it off.
shh. Okay, here we go.
More from TJ and Jody's house next. What's Share Funny? It's a show from TJ that's funny enough to share on social media. Hear Share Funny live from 9 to 10 Eastern, 8 to 9 Central each weekday morning on the Ace and TJ button. Available on our app and now on iHeartRadio. Let's go. It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.
All right. So Cubby is with us as our guest. He started out the show as a special guest. Now he's just a guest.
Yeah.
He's
a
been
guest.
downgraded to just a regular guest. And he freaks out if we talk about how old he is. But then the things he says and the way he describes things and his ailments and whatnot, it makes it seem like he's way older than he is. Like
He's 90.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you got arthritis in your shoulder. If people touch your back, you pass gas.
But I've been like that since middle school.
His arthritis flares up when it's raining.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
One time we were eating pizza in school and somebody just jumped on me, Big Josh, and I passed gas, so they call me Poot for a year. It's like I'm real gassy.
Big Josh jumped on Cubby, and then Cubby became Poot.
That's what they called you?
For about a year. The upperclassmen called me Poot.
What's up, Poot?
Did it make you sad?
No, because it was funny.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because I did. I mean, everybody heard it.
But it wasn't your fault. It was Big Josh.
Yeah, it was Big
What
Josh.
happened to Big Josh?
Oh, he's cool. He's around.
He is. He go to your church?
No.
No. He still lives in your little town.
Yeah.
Stallings. Is that where you live?
I think he lives in the Indian Trail. What's up?
And you're I just met with my friend
Oh,
Kelly
no, you didn't.
last week.
You came down to me.
No, she came to me.
I was about to say.
Yeah, you were about to jump on her, weren't you?
She met me for a 3-hour lunch.
I told you. You just got to let me know.
I will. She met me.
Well, he was,
You haven't
he
been
was gonna
free.
get. He was
You
about
haven't
to.
been
Not
free.
during the day. And I've been free at night.
Yeah, I'm not a night person.
He was about to get all Real
like-
Housewives reunion
I
on
was
you.
like, I was about to flip this
He's
table
flipped
like
the table,
Teresa.
Yeah.
So we
You
got
came
it
to
in.
her down there where I live. You came down there. Oh,
Not.
I'm about to say her name out loud. So you came to see.
Gosh. Kelly.
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 but you know
Joe.
that's something that you and Mr. Todd have in common.
What's that?
Cubby, is the importance that you place in how much it means to you to go to lunch with somebody or whatever. Or
Like if you
be their
come to my
friend.
area and you don't like, hey, I'm in your area. Like, hey, what's up? Thought about. You came all the way down here. Didn't even.
I want to come because I want to go skating.
At Kate's skating rink. I used to work there.
Yes, I want to go there.
Do you know I worked there
No.
back in the day?
No.
In between high school and college.
Did you skate?
No, I don't know how to skate.
How long did you work there?
Like almost a year, maybe.
You did? Wow.
Is it nice still?
Oh, I haven't been there
I wanna
since.
go.
I started out in skate rentals, then I did birthday parties, then concessions, and then I was the ticket taker
Ticket
and
taker.
DJ.
DJ.
Oh yeah, I got to play all the hits.
So you have had a real job before. I didn't know that. I didn't because you were an intern when you started
I know
with
they
us.
think I'm like an intern, like
How old were you when you started that?
22,
But how would I?
2004.
I mean, you. Why is that an insult, Cubby?
I don't know.
Because you came to us so young, and I
did.
know what you've done since then. It hasn't been like 9 to 5 punching a clock.
I mean, I've done it
So-
before. Yeah.
But I didn't know.
We've known you almost 18 years.
Isn't that crazy?
Dang.
Yeah.
It's like a prison sentence.
That was a long time.
well,
That
that's
sure is for
no,
y'all.
yeah, we don't take offense to that at all. Knowing you is like a prison.
I
sentence.
meant for y'all knowing me that long,
Yeah, you meant-
having to put up with me.
I know you meant that about Jody.
Oh Lord,
No, he did.
I remember. Oh, Joe's just bless her.
Bless me. Why?
I remember the first time she came, like, I like her.
Yeah. Everybody's that way.
Oh, I remember being so young and like watching him and Ace, how they talked in the microphone doing commercials and how they would tilt their head a certain way and do that. I'd be like,
Isn't that cute? Mm-hmm. And now you're like, pfft.
What year was that?
that I started 2004.
Okay, so that was the last year I got a new cell phone. Until now,
the home button.
Singular.
Cubby is fanboying since 2004.
I mean, I would just want to like suck up everything they said. I took everything so serious
I think that's
and
so sweet.
It is. You know, Riggins was the same way.
disgusting.
Do you remember where we met the first time? Mm-hmm.
In
Gosh,
studio.
you have such a
In
good
studio.
memory.
Y'all were going on vacation.
Was it when LL Cool J was there?
No.
Oh. Because I remember stopping at the studio on the way to vacation and LL Cool J was
I don't know
there.
if it was vacation or I was just going to Louisiana.
And he held Lainey. She was little, and
Yeah,
he
well,
held
LL
her
did.
in a picture.
I
Yeah.
think boy was like little
baby.
2004. Well, no, I didn't meet you 2004 because I started in Thanksgiving. My first thing with y'all was Partially Nude with a Dude Part 2.
Yeah, it was a thing that we did on the radio where two guys got in a sleeping bag together.
Like, oh my gosh,
in their
I get to
underwear.
do something. Wow.
Yeah. Was it you and Hoss?
And House and Rody Rob.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness sake.
Back in the
All
day.
right. Well,
The good old days.
Mr. Todd said we needed to keep this segment short because his cameras are about to run out of batteries because he wasn't prepared properly. So
Okay.
people are getting gypped out of part of the show here.
I'm sure they're sad.
Yeah, I know. They're like, oh my God.
Sorry about that.
No,
Yeah.
Do a part two. Do a part two. All right. So love y'all.
Oh, love you.
Love you, Cub.
Bye.
It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.